get to do a book report. No, I'm kidding. This is a game, actually. So book report, this is for me and everyone else. I'm going to go ahead and I'll be doing a book report based on a book you give me, and then they're all going to act it out as I give the report. So may I have a suggestion from you for a book? A real book. Ulysses. I heard Ulysses. I'm going to try Ulysses because I know nothing. I don't know enough about Ulysses. So, without further ado. Oh boy. This college English class is asking for a little more than I'm prepared for. I'll get my laptop open. All right, Ulysses. I assume it's a story about a person. I'll just wing it. I'm sure they won't notice. All right, Ulysses. Once there was a man named Ulysses. People made fun of him because of his silly name. One day, Ulysses was moping around while people made fun of him. And he was slapped in the face and kicked by more than one person on the street. And he said, you know what? I'm going to go on a journey.
You know what? I'm going to go on a journey.
Exactly like that. And people spat on him. And he went, I'm going to leave now.
Here I go.
And he went. Boy, did he go. He went on a ship.
Don't stop me.
He got a crew together first. He got a crew of, there was a pirate, and there was a Cyclops, and there was a Minotaur, and there was a guy named Steve. And they all joined him on his ship as he sailed just in a general direction, wherever he felt. They sailed for months until one day the Cyclops said,
"Where are we, dude?"
Oh, you were the navigator with your eye.
Oh, shit. That was a bad idea. Do you have GPS?
No, I don't. This is a really old book. So, I'm gonna just go
What
to
about that guy, Steve? Do you think
Steve?
That's not my job. I think I know where we may be. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a long time.
and the pirate said to sail west, and they did. And they sailed for more than 3 months before they realized they should go east. And then they went east for 4 months.
My bad, everyone. My bad.
Until they ran across some rocks, and the ship was sunk.
Oh, no.
I may have this confused with the Odyssey.
All right. How do I get shore?
And they
This is bad, but I can't swim.
They climbed on each other and floated to shore.
Okay, we're on shore.
And they found themselves on a strange island. And they looked around and said out loud what they saw.
A pig! A tree!
A parrot! A mansion!
Ground.
The mansion seemed like the best place to head, so they all went to the mansion and knocked on the door. The pirate knocked with their hook.
Yo!
And the owner of the mansion answered the door.
This is the house of Ulysses.
This is the house of Ulysses.
Hey, there's an echo in your house!
It's the house's name. The house.
You're not gonna believe it. I'm Ulysses.
Well, this is like Stanley Kubrick or something. You've been here the whole time.
The owner of the house decided to invite them in for some tea and crumpets. And so they sat around the large, long table that was in the dining room. And the owner said,
All this tea and crumpets is moldy.
but they ate it anyway, which made them really sick. So they all decided to go to their separate bedrooms.
Oh, God.
In the middle of the night, Ulysses was visited by a vision. And as soon as it had appeared, it was gone. Ulysses decided to not smoke so much before they went to bed. The next morning, the pirate woke Ulysses with a loud noise.
Yo-ho!
and delivered some urgent news.
Well, Steve's missing.
Oh
It's a
no!
real problem. We don't know where he went.
I am shocked.
They gathered the rest and decided to search the island for Steve.
Steve!
But Steve was nowhere to be found. But they were attacked by monkeys.
Oh God! Oh God! They're trying to poop!
Until Steve stopped the monkeys. Who's Steve?
Stop, monkey, stop.
And it turned out Steve had become the leader of the monkeys overnight.
Our hero. Get him to stop. Stop.
Then Steve told them that the monkeys could lead them to a secret treasure that was on the island.
A treasure! A treasure!
And Steve decided to ask the monkeys to lead them. And they followed the monkeys deep into the forest. Until they found a deep, dark cave.
Oh, you go first.
I'm hooks.
But Ulysses, being the leader of the story, the one it's named after, decided to go in first.
All right. Yeah, here I go. Again, I'm leaving. Bye. Don't stop me.
Yo!
Okay.
See you later.
Ulysses jumped down a rabbit hole that fell for what seemed like days until he landed in a pile of leaves. And then he found a bottle that said, "Drink me," and he drank it. And it was whiskey, and he got kind of buzzed. And knowing that it was safe, Ulysses asked them all to jump and join him.
Hey! Hey!
Yo!
Get down here! It's awesome!
All right. Okay.
And they all broke their necks. And Ulysses realized that this was probably a bad idea.
Oh, you're all right.
Oh, cool. Let's get out of here.
All right. Cool.
And they climbed back out, and they decided to go to Manchester, England, where they decided that they were going to get married, the Cyclops and Ulysses.
I've always
And-
had my eye on
And the preacher delivered the vows, or the preacher oversaw.
I now pronounce you hideous beast and matrimony.
All right.
And they lived happily ever after. Give them a big round of applause. That's exactly how the book goes.